Hello, this is Chun Bernard. There is a warning from Mary about people leaving the Catholic Church. Look around. Is the church looking less crowded these days, especially in the West? Could it be that many feel the church is too conservative, not tolerant to those outside of traditional teachings? Then the virus came and the church closed for a period of time, giving televised mass which anyone could watch as an alternative. When someone struggles with faith, it is easy to get rattled. This is because living the way of Christ is difficult, especially when enticed by humanist or New Age way of thinking. Humanism pursues meaning in life through human effort and reason, rejecting supernatural beliefs. They would come up with statements like, "Today I take comfort in the knowledge that I don't need a higher power to give my life purpose. I love the thought that we can make our own meaning and that finding moments of joy and kindness is enough to make life worth living." Then there is also the New Age movement, which states that we are gods and there is no such thing as sin. We spend a huge amount of time on secular media, which have confused our ideas of faith, contradictory to our faith. Those ideas tugging at our emotions, not considering our spirituality, which we need for the afterlife. Ideas that are glamorous and benefit self-image. I can be whatever I want to be and do whatever I want to do. I do not have to answer to God, or there is no God. Some may deny the extent of such influence, but there is that selfish ego which is not willing to accept difficult teachings. The way of the cross is not easy. Christian teachings are passed down from Jesus to the apostles and now shared with us. Remember, Jesus says heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. You can check it out in Matthew chapter 24 verses 35. The current world will pass away, but Christ's teachings and promises, they will last and relevant and impactful for all time. The Bible is the foundation of our faith. We continue this tradition and are warned not to change it, or we face losing eternal life. You can check this out in Deuteronomy chapter 4 verses 2 and Revelation chapter 22 verses 18 to 19. Christ's work, we may not see him, but he is still around in spirit and his work is still ongoing. And this is especially seen through Mary, as witnessed by many around the world, especially in Medjugorje. There's a message given by Mary to Father Leon Pereira in 1991, which tells us that there will come a time when many would grow cold, and rejecting Jesus and his teachings. And only some would hang on to the teachings of Christ. Only some. Are we coming close to the time, or are we living in this time, which she has warned? The message did not elaborate on consequences. But remember Noah. He built an ark for the animals and his family as instructed by God. Many laughed at him and they lost their lives in the great flood, for they wanted no part of his supposedly crazy plan. Could it be the same today? Mary is telling us, pray, turn back to God. But are we listening? And are we willing to do as she is asking us? We need to change before it is too late. I don't like to be a fearmonger, but we have to be aware of what's going on in the world. There are people who have seen Mary and they are bringing these messages to us. We must not take Mary's message lightly. Look at how, when the virus hit, the world was turned upside down overnight. And life is not quite the same anymore. Let's not be complacent. In the West, if you look around in Northern America, churches and Catholic schools are closing down right before our eyes. Countries are at war because of prideful and delusional crackpots. Truths have become ridiculously subjective, twisting facts to benefit selfish ambitions. These are all happening because mankind no longer fears God. God bless.